Well, I'm from New York City. I used to go to Tampa, Florida for summer vacations when I was a kid. And my cousin had one summer in 1970. Oh boy, giving away my age. He had Beatles records and Rolling Stones and all that stuff. Johnny Cash live at Folsom Prison, things like that. And I wasn't really that interested in music up until that point. I really kind of wanted to be a baseball player when I grew up, you know. But then I heard I Want to Hold Your Hand and Hey Jude and Revolution and Ruby Tuesday and all that stuff, and I realized that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to write songs like that, you know.
Okay. Now, I guess are you primarily a songwriter, or?
Primarily a songwriter. That's why I became a musician. I was never really that interested in playing anything by anyone else. I was just interested in being a songwriter, and that's what I've done since I was 10.
Okay.
And that's what I still do.
Okay. What are some of your roots or your influences? I mean, aside from the Beatles.
The Beatles are definitely a big influence. I got everything that they did up until 1970 in like one weekend. So it totally blew my mind, and everything the Stones did. And but then, of course, the 70s were approaching, and although I wasn't that crazy about the disco craze that happened during the 70s, I didn't like it at all. I did like groups like Bowie and Alice Cooper and some of the glam rock bands, and then later on in the late 70s I got into like the punk stuff, and the Pistols came out, and Patti Smith and the Ramones, and I was really into that stuff.
Okay. And like
but I got into also like prog rock. I was really into Queen and King Crimson and Pink Floyd and things like that, and so some of my earlier stuff, you know, like Facts of Life and things like that, have, you know, like 5 or 6 different segments of the song. You know, I kind of simplify now more.
Okay.
But, you know, I was into like Uriah Heep and ELP, things like that, Electric Light Orchestra.
Okay, yeah, they're pretty
like
cool.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got into, you know, music with symphonic instruments. I love trumpets and cellos and flutes and harpsichords in my recordings. It's kind of hard to pull off live because I can't seem to find these musicians. So, you know, I'm playing like with backing tracks right now.
Okay.
You know.
Okay. And like when you sit down to write a song, I mean, what motivates you, or what gets you to write a song? I mean, what do you?
Reefer.
Reefer. Okay. There's a good answer.
Well, I don't drink anymore, and I used to write a lot when I drank, but it's okay. Basically, songwriting. A lot of my songs, I really don't sit down and say, "Oh, I'm going to write a song." It just kind of comes out of nowhere from something I'm thinking or feeling. I always, you know, I don't really write love songs anymore, although I've written a lot. And I've written some of my best stuff when I was either in love or heartbroken, but I haven't been in love or heartbroken lately, so I haven't written any love songs.
So you're like more influenced by your own personal experience.
Yeah, it's like I always say, you know, if you want to know the story of my life, just listen to my music, you know.